sister cousins, welcome to my channel. I'm Lady C and I'm here to tell you how I feel, girl. Like and subscribe if you're new and run it up in the comments. Let me know you stopped by. Now, dearly beloveds, we are gathered here today to talk about Interview with a Vampire Season 1, Episode 2.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now let's get into it, girl. Today's episode is titled After the Phantom of Your Former Self, aka I ain't no killer but don't push me. So we open up today's episode. Daniel Malloy is having a conversation with the servant, aka house manager, and they're discussing the art piece. The servant kind of refers to Louis as a god and also says that he loves to serve him.
I love being a servant. I love to serve. It just brings me joy. I love it.
I was a little confused when I watched that because I was like, girl, what? Like, how does he know that he's a vampire but he refers to him as a guy? Like, is this like the new age? We worship vampires all of a sudden? Like, what kind of time are we on right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of was weird. But then he tells him that we got this 15-course meal planned ahead for you. Louis is going to join you at course 7. Have a seat and be our guest, girl, okay? So, Louis joins him. They get down to the interview, and the interview goes as follows. Louis is going through the changes, and his body is dying, and girl, he was like, girl, listen, this is painful. Like, what is going on with me, girl? Like, I feel like I'm dying. He was like, well, you know, you kind of are dying because I kind of killed you a little bit. And so Lestat is just being super, super dismissive. Like, girl, it'll be over soon. And like, girl, let me tell you something. Like, don't do me like that. If you're going to turn me into a vampire, like, you know, hold my hand a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, I don't like that. All right. So, girl, after the whole transition takes place, now we got high Louis. Girl, Louis is higher than high. Girl, he see colors in 3D, 4D, and 5D, okay? Girl, he is ready to chow down. And now he has to teach Louis how to hunt. And so he was like, listen, girl, this is how you do it, all right? You don't go for that, you go for that. You don't go after the food, girl, you let the food come to you. Like, he was wrapping it up real quick, right? So, girl, they went on ahead and chowed down on this poor salesman, God rest his soul, because girl, I really didn't feel like he deserved it, but you know, it was kind of funny watching him because girl, he looked like a baby trying to eat a bowl of cereal for the first time with milk. You know what I'm saying? Just real messy and don't know how to slurp up the milk. Like, it was, girl, it was so hilarious. But anyway, so then girl, he gets up the next day and he's like, girl, what have I done? Like, I feel so guilty. I done unalive this man and he ain't even deserve it, girl. He had a whole wife and kids down to the crib, girl. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta go. So I just want to say, Lestat, you ain't about nothing for letting that man run outside and get burnt to a crisp like that. Like, girl, you knew. You knew. Lestat lets him back in the house, girl. He is all crispity and crunchity. He is like, listen, girl, you gonna have to make this show forever home because we can't be having you out here in these streets. You can't be going out in the daytime, girl. I got this whole house rigged for us to survive in these elements, okay? Like, girl, once that sun come out, we go down for a nap. And then we get up because, you know, the freaks come out at night. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so in the meantime, girl, Daniel is clocking all the hypocrisy within the relationship already. Like, girl, this is looking real toxic. I don't understand where you even coming from, girl, because what is this? Girl, we get down to teaching how to be a vampire. So girl, whole time, Louis really ain't feeling the politics of being a vampire, to be quite honest. But Louis was like, well girl, I don't really like this, but I do like the fact that you can read minds. How you do that? Lestat teaches him how to read minds, and then he was like, well, go ahead and read my mind. He was like, well girl, I really can't do that no more because I created you, so that's kind of like the trade-off. So then girl, they go down to Mama's house, and Mama is having a little party with the family and everything, and it's been a while since they seen Louis, and they was like, oh girl, look what the cat drug in. And so girl, Mama is giving all her ass to kiss already, all right? She ain't feeling Lestat, and she barely feeling Louis. And now, not only that, now she judging him because he got a new attitude and a new look to go with it, all right? He goes to see his sister, and sis is just as happy to see him. Girl, she embraces his new look. She's like, I really like this look. It's giving European chic. Like, girl, I really like this new you, honey. Then we come to find out that she's pregnant. And not only is she pregnant with one baby, she's pregnant with 2 babies, all right? So, moving right along, girl, if fool around and find out was a person, girl, it is Louis, okay? Lulu was not having it out of this man. He was having an interaction with the alderman's lawyer, and girl, the way that man was disrespecting Louis, it was only a matter of time before he snapped. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, girl, like, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry to that man, but girl, he had to go.
Sorry to this man.
But back down to the crib, girl, while they trying to get rid of the evidence, Lestat is fuming. Like, why did you do this? Like, this is somebody important. They're definitely going to look for this man. And he was like, listen, I was disrespected. And look, I know you're not going to understand, but I felt how I felt, and I did what I did, and I said what I said. Lestat was having a hard time coming to grips, but they had their little argument, and girl, later on, Lestat was like, listen, how can I make it up to you, baby? Like, what's good? So Louis was like, girl, well, I mean, this is a little building that I was looking at. I mean, if you really want to make it up, you know, make me feel better, can you get this building for me or whatever? And he was like, all right, and you know what? Coming back together over real estate, that's how you say I'm sorry. Take notes, because that's how you really apologize. Apologize with property. So, girl, 5 years goes by, and the club is thriving. Girl, everybody's making money hand over fist. So much so that Louis was able to repay Lestat for his investment, and everything just seems to be going the way it's supposed to be going. So then Louis takes a visit to Sis' house, aka the family home, and now he is meeting his 3rd niece or nephew for the first time, because he apparently did not meet the twins, and 5 years have gone by. And him and his sister have kind of a strange interaction. They feel very distant. They don't feel like they're, you know, familiars anymore. It's just an awkward interaction between them two. But she still loves her brother, and he still genuinely loves her. But she asked him to hold the baby while she stepped away. Girl, them things got the dropping, and I'm like, hold up. Because I know you goddamn lying, girl. I know you better not be trying to eat that baby. Okay? Do not play with me. I don't play about kids, all right? So, girl, Daniel cuts in like, hold up. Girl, did you eat the baby? And he was like, well, you know, I just stopped eating humans after the year 2000. And he was like, did you eat that baby? And he was like, I mean, well, you know, let me get back to the story. He's like, girl, stop with me, okay? Did you eat the baby? And girl, he ain't eat the baby. But why would you put us on the edge of our seats like that? Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, the stress that I was feeling for 5 seconds, like, girl, I don't like that, okay? So Louis runs back to the crib, girl, literally crying bloody tears, girl. He is pissed off that he done almost chomped down on his nephew. He's leaning on Lestat to be the supportive boyfriend, and Lestat is being Lestat, because he's like, girl, listen, we are not human anymore. Like, let it go. But somehow he talked Louis into going on this like little date down to the opera house. But it's like, girl, what kind of date is that if I'm playing Step and Fetch It? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I don't like that. So Louis and Lestat get seated, and girl, Louis is still in his feelings, and somehow Lestat manages to break him down like, well, you know, I'm just glad I ain't lonely no more, because, you know what I'm saying, like, you my boo now, you know what I mean? Girl, Louis is watching Lestat as he enjoys the show, and he's like, look at my boo. He is really being like a little human and stuff, enjoying the arts and everything. Like, I love him, girl, like, for real. And so now, girl, things get real dramatic, okay? So, girl, we watching the opera show, girl, right? And then, girl, Lestat gets mad because the tenor is not singing the song how the song is supposed to be sung.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the problem is? What, you done forgot the words?
So, girl, Louis already know what kind of time Lestat is finna be on. Lestat time, okay? He is like, damn, another one bites the dust. He is finna to hunt this man, and this man is not even gonna see it coming. Girl, he done got him back to the hotel and made him think that he was giving him lessons, and girl, the lesson was don't sing the wrong note, all right? So he went on ahead and slit that man's vocal cords, and girl, he couldn't even scream for help, girl. And Louis was like, girl, why do you have to be so rude? And he was like, listen, how I do business is mine, but don't rush art over here. Now come on over here and take a sip. And Louis was like, I mean, all right. He didn't really want to, and he was like, well, girl, listen, Lestat had a way with words, girl. Like, I was mad one minute, and then next thing you know, I'm doing what he asked me to do. As Louis is wrapping up the trauma bonding dinner, girl, they have a little ice cream. He's like, listen, I, to this day, struggle with being a vampire. Like, I could never really fully embrace my lifestyle because I feel like I'm betraying my humanity, and I still try to maintain a thread between the two. So, girl, Daniel was like, I mean, well, if you gonna share, girl, like, I'm gonna share a little bit. And so he went on ahead and started sharing, and he realized that his laptop was open. He was like, oh, hold up. Let me close that down a little bit because, girl, I would never. So that's the end of round. So that's the end of episode 2, girl. So it kind of feels like Louis has a bit of Stockholm syndrome. And I guess I can see why. Because, baby, listen, if Lestat was my man back then when I was dumb, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have had a little Stockholm syndrome too. Like, girl, ain't nobody exempt, all right? Especially up against no Lestat. All right, that smooth talking man, girl, please. Your best warrior couldn't fight that off, all right? So anyway, girl, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you are really about that life, honey. And girl, you know, leave me a few comments. Ain't nobody been leaving me no comments, girl. I like to talk, all right? Talk to me. Talk to me. Anyway, girl, I'll call y'all back later. Bye. It's just, no. Nope. 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 Nope.